Steph here from Sifandos.com. Beautiful people on Achiever on the beta group testing for chosen experiences. I'm about to show you a webinar, a very short webinar, a very short video on values to help you understand what values means, how we can apply values in our lives, and provide some pragmatic, practical examples of how it can impact our lives in a very positive, endearing, meaningful way. So the short video you're about to watch is all about understanding values. So I'm not going to speak too much now, but hang tense, sit tight, watch the short video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to connect with me or contact and communicate with Larissa. But know that you are supported in your journey and that values is very, very important. I'm going to go into the depth and the detail as to why that is and explain how values can be of value in your life, especially when knowing values. So be back in a moment. Steph here from Sifandos.com. Welcome to this video on values. Now, values, what is it? Now, we have moral values, such as empathy. We may value empathy. We may value wisdom. We may value trust. We may value integrity, honesty. The list goes on. Now, these values are just as important as the values that I will be focusing on today, which are what I would call more life-based values. Now, there are a number of different ways to derive our values, and asking a series of questions, deeply contemplating what is important to us in life, deeply contemplating what our values are to us, allows us to gain deeper insight into our values. Now, then there's a formula that we use with a series of questions that we put together, that we construct, that gives us insight, provides us insight into who we are. Now, what are values? Values are simply what experiences are most important to us in life. Why are we here? Why do we wish to experience life in the way we do? Where do we wish to focus our attention? What is most important to our growth, to our expansion of mind, to our soul? You may ask, well, what's the importance of growth? What's the importance of expansion? What's the importance of actually paying attention or engaging in experiences that have meaning and value to us? Well, the distinction is when we are engaged in experiences that we do not value, that we do not resonate with, we are detached from that experience. We are in fact not living a full life. We are living a mediocre life. Now, I would argue that, not argue, but I would state that most people do not want to live a mediocre life. Now, when we live a mediocre life, we are not necessarily happy. We are devoid of meaning and fulfillment. Now, meaning and fulfillment lay a foundation for happiness. And I would state, and I'm sure many of you would agree, that happiness is one of the key components of living an enticeful, true, authentic, real existence, a real life. A life that has pleasure, a life that has understanding, a life that you can be proud of. Now, here's the thing. Purpose, having purpose or being clear, having clarity on our purpose and purposes in life is interconnected with values. And I'm going to, bear with me here, I'm going to make the connection for us, okay? So values are experiences that are important to us. So for example, you may deeply value travel. Now, through a series of exercises and questions and other practices, you determine your highest values, your hierarchy of values, what's most important to you in life. And let's say your top 3 values are entrepreneurship and creation, so being of service to the world in a particular way, travel and adventure, and family. So let's just say that they're your top 3 values, and don't worry about ordering them just yet. So if you are spending time with your family, if you're engaged in your family, if you're traveling regularly, and if you spend time daily working on your mission, on your purpose, on your what you consider to be important to you in terms of your service to the world, then you are living a very happy existence. So your values tie into your purpose or your purposes for being here on this earth. Okay, so they integrate harmoniously. Now, here's the thing, when we align our everyday actions with our purpose, we are living a life of meaning and fulfillment. Remember what I said a moment ago? Meaning and fulfillment lay a foundation for happiness. We begin to make that connection now. So when we are clear on our values, on what is most important to us in life, we can begin to live in accordance with that. So if we know that we value friendship, that we value our social circles, that we value writing, that we value teaching, giving, reading, that we value collecting automobiles, then we will align our experiences with what is most important to us. Therefore, engaged and feeling fulfillment and meaning in our lives. That's the importance of values. So identifying our values, identifying what is most important to you, identifying where you wish to spend your time, identifying where you wish to place your focus. That is so important for growth. Now, when we go to growth, we ask, well, why is growth an expansion of consciousness or mind or opening heart, or just why is growing and learning important? Well, here it is. When we look to nature, when we look out to nature, we see that everything is in a state of homeostasis, or it's in a state of growth. And it reaches that through being in a state of homeostasis, through being in a state of balance. So if we spend all of our time in activities and experiences that don't sing to our soul, that don't sing to our heart, that we aren't aligned with, that we do not value, that we do not place any importance on, we are stunting our growth. There is no balance in our life because we are spending time in experiences that we don't align with. So when we have clarity, and again, there are exercises and practices that you can engage in to find clarity, to discover clarity in what is most important to you, you can then begin to align your everyday actions with those values. You can begin to align your everyday actions with what is most important to you and begin to fill your day with joy, with bliss, with happiness, with alignment. And if we are doing that, we are growing, we are expanding, we are learning. We move ourselves, we place ourselves in an open state of being by doing this. And in an open state of being, we experience courage, we experience an influx of information that comes to us, we experience greater opportunities, we expand the realm of possibility for ourselves. If you know that you value family deeply, but you're spending 20 hours a day at work, two things are happening. You're either not living true to your values or you actually don't value family. So we have to be careful with values as well, that we don't adhere to social constructs or externalized pressures that are placed upon us for what we feel we should be valuing or should be important to us. I've worked with so many people that they come with their hierarchy of values and family is number one, but their life doesn't demonstrate that. They want family to be number one. They think it should be number one. And when we really break down and dissect the core of those values, family is like number 5, 6, or 7. There's no wrong or right with values, people. What's important is that you live true to what is important to you, that you live true to your values, that you open yourself up, your mind and your heart, to actually engaging in experiences that are important to you. And when you do that, you'll be a happier person. You'll be a more balanced person. You will come to life with greater clarity. You will feel that you have greater opportunities bestowed upon you, and you'll be living fully in life. And you'll be of greater value to those around you as well. You will inspire others, but you will be inspired by your own path because you're filling your days and your moments with things and experiences and people that matter, that actually have substance. So that is the importance of values. That is the importance of connecting to experiences that have significance, that carry significance and meaning in your life. So I hope that that's shed some light on what values are and how values can serve you. And of course, how identifying with deep clarity and a profound wisdom your values can be of service to others, but to the evolution and growth of your own path as well. So engage in what is important to you in life, because if we can't do that, then we're living a substandard life. We're living fragmented, we're living in a broken way, and we're not living wholly and fully. Many blessings on your journey. Of course, for more information on values and what I do, visit Sifandos.com and my YouTube channel, Sifandos. There's other videos there on values as well. And of course, purpose and integrating many other differing life lessons. Thank you so much for being here. Speak again soon. Many blessings on your journey.